Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Stardew Valley. We're gonna chill and have a good time the rest of this evening here, and Mala just got to the point of wild traditions where Nova kind of or Echo Nova ended. Echo Nova won against himself, yes.
Yeah, only Nova can beat Nova.
Exactly.
I also had the realization afterwards that, like, even if Narashi wanted to say, no, this is a win, because I can find a place where I can go, like, take out all my frustrations on Nova without having to, like, hurt the real Nova. It doesn't matter anyway, because she has to bring Nova with her to be able to do that.
Why do you say that?
I mean, I assume, like, for Shadow Nova to appear, Nova has to be there, no?
No.
Oh no. Narashi can just commit Nova side without any, like, limitations.
Exactly.
You know the, like, training dojo in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
Yes.
Yeah, Narashi just unlocked that.
Also, Raijin.
Mwah.
Mwah. Everything okay over there?
Yes and no.
Uh-oh. Do I need to HMO1 someone?
Oh no.
I'll do it.
You sure haven't used that line in a long time.
Well, you know, special occasions.
I hate that I recognize it just because I went back to leave green and immediately popped in my brain what it meant, and I was like, wait, I don't know what that means.
Oh, I really need to get those sprinklers.
Oh, I haven't you.
Because I need to get down.
What?
I gotta get deeper in the, mine.
Oh, do it.
I'm working on it.
Bring Ibsen into the game, just go fetch in the mine.
I'm gonna go back to session now. Mahaha. You guys are adorable.
Fetch! Come join voice.
If you join voice, I'll call you a good boy. You know how dogs get excited when you, like, grab their leash or their collar and, like, they go like, oh, walkies, and then they think it's walkies time? It's like, no, I was just putting the thing, like, from the kitchen counter to your room. Okay, fine, we'll go for walkies. That's what you gotta do with Fetch. You're gonna join VC. You gotta be like, you gotta jangle the collar, jangle the leash, and so he thinks it's walkies, and then he'll jump in and I'll be like, walkies? But no, it wasn't walkies.
Oh, is that what I gotta do with you there, Fetch? You know
For a
what?
moment, I
No,
thought you.
I am not going to be able to... What's up?
I'm glad you're not. For a moment, like I saw the disorderly mess you were making while like tiling there, and I thought you were just gonna leave it like that, and I was gonna be like, Zim, where did this like unleashed chaos monstrosity came from that you're not making it like a big square? For a moment, I was afraid.
Oh! Good day for going to the mine. And most of this is just temporary anyways, Gip Gap.
It can be temporary, but you know, if there's one thing with learning, with learning about that, right? The you know the Hollywood sign, right?
Yeah.
It's from what I was reading the other day, it's apparently very poorly made. Um, because it wasn't originally meant to be anything special. They just had a neighborhood in the area, and it's like, oh look, this is Hollywood, and they made a sign for it because you know, oh, just make a sign for it, right? And it wasn't meant to be anything special. It's just that it became its own thing after the fact, right? And if you look at the W on the sign, it's apparently asymmetrical. Like one of the things is closer to the other one, and it's literally just from that because it was a temporary sign, you know?
We are building an army.
Sirio Khan just resubscribed for 38 months.
Hey, Sirio! Thank you so much for that resub and your 38 months of support. Oh, right, I forgot about these things. I do not like these things.
If you don't like them, just kill them.
What do you think I just did?
Flail around with the sword.
Hey, I got it dead.
You know, that is true. And that's what matters, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know you've been streaming a long time when people are starting to wish you good morning.
Oh, I know. Hey, Orca!
Actually, yeah. I know you've been streaming a long time just by the simple fact that, like, if this had been a normal workday for me, I could be going to work and probably listening to your stream. Well, not a normal workday. It could have been a normal workday Saturday. Some people decide to make the incredibly cursed decision to make me work before, like, 10 a.m. I don't function that early.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, if there's one thing I'm very happy with my job is just that I get to wake up at midday. So I work at 2 p.m. Swear, Syria, I think you're the only person who TFs me.
Sirio tries to get TF everybody.
Yeah, that's fair. I swear, like, I forget about it, and it's like, oh wait, yeah, that's... Honestly, I feel like I'd have an easier time waking up at 4 a.m. than I would at, like, 7 a.m. Even if it'd suck, I'd end up sleeping when everyone's awake.
I need a better sword.
Do it.
Ah. I think we're gonna get to iron ore tonight. Yes! Oh. Well, there's goodies here. Outside of these goodies, you know, I'd be going right down. Need more of these. Get more energy back.
Sometimes I think about the realization that garlic is how vampires make you tasty.
Ah, yes, that.
Gib Gab, what?
Oh, yeah, you haven't heard that?
Yeah. So, garlic basically helps prevent the formation of blood clots. And the idea is that vampires were the originators of the disinformation that garlic wards off vampires. That way, it's easier for them to drink from you. Big Suck doesn't want you to know this, but garlic makes it easier for vampires to suck your blood. And it makes you tasty. Because as we all know, garlic. Mwah.
Can we just take a moment and appreciate the fact that Gib Gab just said big suck?
Yes, you should. Appreciate the big suck.
It is Gip Gap.
I don't know what else you expect from me. I feel like I haven't been subtle about me being myself.
Why
If I
did
had-
Dracula turn into a vegetarian?
He's not a vegetarian, but like, okay. It's not about being a
Well,
vegetarian.
you heard steak was bad for his heart.
Oh, God. He's making a pun.
Oh, steak. I didn't hear. I was like, wait, what? What's bad for his heart? Or like I read Fetch's like little comment and I thought you said suck was bad for his heart and I was like, what? I don't get this one. Now that I get it, I'm just like, why are you like this? But then again, I mean, they do say
Because he's
humans
cute.
taste more like chicken.
He is cute and lovable and sweet. And everybody should give him hugs.
Bro. Bro. Fetch, you can't say that. Fetch, as a moderator, I'm gonna have to ask you to be responsible and behave well in chat or something. I don't know. I forgot the rules of chat already. I'm gonna have to read them later.
I mean, do you know how hard it was for me not to make a notable comment after you brought up big suck? It's all your fault, Gib Gab.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, if that's where your mind goes to, maybe you're the problem. No, God, no. No.
Like, after working Black Friday, I'm tired of thinking about vacuums.
I'm glad you're thinking that. I swear chat just decided to go ham, but what do I expect from mentioning Big Suck in a furry chat?
Yeah, you kind of only have yourself to blame there.
Yeah. It's like covering myself in honey and then like going out into a forest looking for bears. And not that kind of bear. Also, you know, I want to comment this just because I've had it on my mind for the last like couple of days. It impresses me. Like one thing really impresses me, right? And to like avoid spoilers, right? Like I'm gonna say this in the most spoilery avoiding way I can. One of the voice actors in Baldur's Gate 3 plays his character really well. And I was amazed to look at some like a couple interviews with that person or like his appearances in a couple of other media stuff. And the way he like is his character, like you can see the mannerisms, his body language, some of his like some of the way he does his voices, and it's just like, oh my god, this person didn't play a character, this person is the character. I was
Is that
just
iron?
amazed.
I think that's iron. Iron! Long last.
Average Bronze Age enthusiast when the Bronze Age collapse happens and then they discover iron. I just gave any historian watching this an aneurysm by saying that. Oh damn, more iron.
Fortunately, it is time for me to go, but at least I got to the floors for iron.
Uh-oh.
What are you going? Oh! I see, Fetch.
You can hear the instant regret.
You should come back and do that, you know, in December.
Find this out.
Because I'm trying to get to partner with them.
But like why December specifically?
I have to have 3 months in a row. What is going on? There was an earthquake during the night. Oh!
Uh-uh.
But, yeah, there's... So there is a, I have to go 3 months in a row with 15 unique users purchasing coins. There's a few other requirements for it with crowd control, but yeah.
Fair enough.
How far back did you go?
I have gotten to the point where you guys are all bullying Ren/Rain
About what?
about not being able to breathe.
Well, yeah, he doesn't believe. What's the problem? He needs to believe.
It just keeps rolling poorly, the poor boy.
Because he doesn't believe. What did you just spawn? Why do I have the feeling that that is far beyond anything that I could possibly hope to deal with?
I believe in you.
Well, it's not ripping my face off immediately, so I guess there's that.
I guess you could say that Ren doesn't, or yeah, he doesn't believe in random chance. Eh?
Fetch, I will say that it does refund you if it doesn't actually work. As for where it spawned, I don't know. Charge watering? Sirio, this is my first time playing this game, so, please be careful about spoilers.
Charged water is when you throw a battery in the water. Disclaimer, don't do that.
I do want Raijin completely destroying Ren in the chat is the best part. Definitely good quotes.
So that does remind me I need to get some copper and go see about upgrading my bucket. Or watering can.
Enjoy. I shall now disappear back into watching the session.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he's enjoying it.
I mean, it's fun. I'll definitely admit, like, part of it to me just comes down to group dynamic. It's probably the one that like caught me the most. It just, everything kind of just flows together nicely. And you do good storytelling on top of that. So it all kind of, you get the whole package.
I get the whole
Wrapping
package?
included. Yeah, well, like I get the whole package when I'm watching.
Ah.
I know, it's like you got the gift, you got the wrapping, you got the little bow on top, everything nice. Like sometimes you get like a good group of players, but like a underwhelming storyteller, and like it's fun to watch, but it like not quite the same. Like this group just feels very well rounded in all aspects, and I like that about it.
Well, I'm glad.
And despite how much it like momentarily halts the progression of the whole session, I think Aren losing it every session is just the best, because there's just something really pleasant about like just people really enjoying themselves with the thing they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
It's...
Ren is precious.
Yes. And even Ren being Ren aside, right? Like, it's something that like somewhat annoys me sometimes when like sometimes people are consuming a piece of media, right? And Don't get me wrong, I have my moments when I hate this game with every fiber of my being, and I can't stand it, I can't tolerate it. I have to, like, look at the game and throw every criticism I can out the window because I just deeply, truly despise this game. There are a couple of games that if you put them in front of me, I will, like, look at you and unload a 3-hour essay before I even start the game. But there's something pleasant about just watching someone enjoy a piece of media. And I feel like certain YouTube channels or reviewers did a lot to make people think of negativity as the best way to cover something because it got a lot of views. Like, oh, look at this game. I'm now going to proceed to trash it for like 20 minutes straight for this YouTube video. Every single second I'm playing, I'm going to comment about every bad thing it does. But at the same time, whilst you can do that and honestly have it be fun, a lot of times that criticism devolves into entirely missing the point on media or like not even consuming it critically, and it just becomes like, oh yeah, let me trash this for the sake of trashing it, even though I'm literally criticizing something that the game is actually not doing, or like I'm talking about how this doesn't make sense, talking over the game, explaining it so that it makes sense. And when people do that with movies and games, it just goes into like, just listen to what like you're playing, look at what you're playing, and like actually pay attention to it. And then that kind of attitude gets like further transposed into negativity on media in general, and then it just becomes really, 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 really grating when it's like the only way to consume media sometimes is to just look at people like crashing whatever they're doing. And it just becomes really refreshing on the flip side when people just enjoy what they're playing or watching. It's like, yes, I I like the thing that like you're playing or watching. I like enjoying it. You should enjoy it too.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, it's mostly like the biggest pet peeve I have is when like my pet peeve is when people are watching a movie and they're asking questions about the movie or they're complaining about the movie, but like their complaint or they're asking is over the movie explaining the thing that they're complaining or asking about. Like, I don't understand. Why does this character do this or that? As they're talking over the exposition about it. And I'm like, let me rewind the movie 20 seconds. Shut up. Just listen. Oh. Yeah, now it makes sense. It's almost like the movie makes sense when you listen to it. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Just like, bruh. Yes, exactly, Serial. That's literally that. Like, I can understand the reasonable criticism that something is unintuitive, and some things don't really need to be explained in a game. They can be intuited through the overall game design. Like, if I have this item that's called a lure, and it draws the enemy's attention, and then I get placed in a hallway full of enemies, and I don't have any weapons, and I have to, like, get past the hallway. I was just given a lure. Let me throw it to distract the enemies and walk past them. Okay. The game isn't literally telling you, like, this is how you can use a lure. Throw it to the side. Now you can see the enemies have all turned around to look at the lure. You can now slip by unnoticed. Congratulations! Next tutorial step, like, you can imply something and have it be reasonable. And then there are instances where the game is being unintuitive, where, like, for example, you reach a milestone in the game and you unlock like 7 different crafting recipes. and you get given a ton of resources to craft each of those recipes. And it turns out one of them is the lure, and you put the exact same situation. It's more understandable if a player doesn't think of using the lure to lure the enemies away because they got given 7 different items and they're crafting them all, and the player's still trying to figure out how to use them. So it turns out if a player struggles there more, it might not be because like it's unintuitive. It's just you didn't really give good like. Sorry, somebody wants to complain that it is unintuitive, and yeah, they're right. Like you gave them like 7 different items, and what did you just do there? You just confused the player. Or yeah, like that. Like oh my god, I know games that do that where it's like, hey, here have this item that's clearly meant to be thrown. Use item, places it on the floor. What? I
I
know a
think you
game where
lost me
like
somewhere there.
basically there's intuitive game design, which is perfectly reasonable, and it's fine to complain about that, but it's completely unreasonable to complain about a game not explaining everything and then going like, the game didn't explain everything. Did you do the tutorial? No, but I should be able to understand how this game works, even though I didn't do the tutorial. Like, okay, maybe there's your problem, you know? You didn't do the tutorial. The game is not that the game is too complicated. You just didn't do the tutorial. Learn to play the game. Reasonable criticism for unintuitive things. Unreasonable criticism to expect to know how to play the game just because it's a game. And, I mean, I should know how to play this, obviously. Games do things differently. And that also just was tying into like people being weird and unreasonable with their criticisms of things just for the sake of like, I want to hate on this thing because clearly that's how I get views. And it's like, bro, if you don't like it, just don't like it. And if you like it, just like it. It really is that simple. Okay, but to be fair, Sirio, if a game has that problem where it's unintuitive, there's no good tutorial, and you gotta read through like 17 wiki pages, I actually don't like that.
Yeah, Dwarf Fortress is a very prime example of that. Um, but at the same time, it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, but like maybe do make a good tutorial. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe there should be a good tutorial in there.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not.
The funniest thing I still know about Dwarf Fortress is just that apparently the developer wanted to like add realistic economics, and it turns out basically like adding capitalism to the game made the economy not work. You'd have things like babies being born into like debt or poverty, and then it just like destroys the entire in-game economy if you just allow for like debt credit and stuff. And so it just remained as is, but the dev still wants to like add all of that to the game. And it's like I just need to figure out a way to how it's fun and make it work. Above all else, apparently that hasn't been figured out because apparently creating intergenerational poverty is uh not fun? Question mark.
Yeah.
Good night, Fetch.
Good night, Fetch. Thanks for coming by.
I don't know. I still might give Dwarf Fortress a try someday. Yeah, so whenever I'm in the mood for that kind of game, I just go play RimWorld. Oh, I want to play RimWorld.
Well, then go play it.
I'm too tired to play anything.
Ah.
Oh yeah, Zim. You know how like you like turtling in games?
Yes.
Apparently, if you ever get a mountainous tile with a coast in RimWorld, it's like peak turtling. Because okay, so when you spawn on the map, right, each tile can have like the special features. If it has mountains, and if it has like a coast special feature, one entire border of the map is going to be water. So that's one less direction you can be attacked from. And oftentimes, if it's mountains and coastal provinces, a lot of times what the map tends to do is you'll get like a lot of the map completely blocked off by mountains. And if you get lucky, basically you just have like one or two corridors all the way down to the coast, surrounded entirely by mountain. So you need to make a base dig into the mountain. Just be careful. If you dig too far, you'll probably reveal other parts of the area, and you'll actually allow people to spawn in from those areas. But if you get like a good spawn, they'll basically only be able to spawn in one like side of the map, and then they'll have to like walk their way through like choke point tunnels towards you, or like choke point like valleys towards you.
Yeah, I've
And
had
you
a
can just
few
move
like
them there.
that. It was pretty fun.
I want to try it out someday. My problem with Wormbold is I'm a masochist, so I just look at it and I go like, I want to survive in the desert as a tribe. That seems fun. And then I realize it's excruciating, and it's like, I need to figure out how to make this work. And jungle. Jungle is so fun, but jungle is hard.
Oh! Oh god! Oh god, what is that? Oh, that hurts.
Fetch. I'm going to bed. Also fetch. Die.
Oh god.
Rip.
Oh!
Fetch went to bed and just decided you will die before I sleep, Lama.
Yeah. And I lost all my gold, all my wood. And money.
It would be very funny if you went back to your farm and it's still there. Just spawn
I'm
from your farm.
sure it still is. Bye, Jim.
Yes.
Mwah.
Aw. Whenever you get excited about games like Stardew Valley or Factorio or other things that kind of have this sort of gameplay loop, it always just reminds me of Haven in the Hearth, and I get really curious if you would enjoy it, even though it's kind of stupidly difficult and obtuse. If it weren't for the fact that it was very PvP and has a lot of grief mechanics. But like mining, for example, it's I whenever I play Haven in the Hearth, um, well, whenever I played, because I don't really anticipate playing again, but whenever I played, I would do the mining in the group I would play with, and the mechanics with it are so stupid, but it's so fun to me. Literally sorting rocks as a mechanic, but instead of actually outright mining iron ore or silver ore or what have you, you mine the base rock material that you would expect to find in veins of these metals in real life. So like the first ore that you'll find is actually going to be chalk pyrite that you have to smelt. And it has like a 70% chance of turning into useless slag. But there's a 30% chance that after finishing smelting, it'll turn into uh, a lump of molten ore that you can then take and move to a crucible and form it into an ingot and actually use that ingot for other things. Um,
I mean, it
but you know,
does
there's like 60 or 70 types of rocks in that game.
definitely a difficult one. Um, well, as for that, it's still there, Fetch. And I don't have the health to deal with it. So, let's just hope I can get in my house and, sleep and it'll be gone. But at the least, I'm back to full health. Okay, it is gone.
It would have been kind of funny if it just like, okay, it's still gone, and then you walk around a little bit and suddenly block. Zooms in and just nibble. Look at my defense, Fetch. The misspelling instead of have is probably my biggest grammar pet peeve. Therefore, skill issue.
Also, hey there, Azure. Hey, Kai.
No, seriously, you just have to remember, it's like people keep saying now. Growing older is just, you start getting DLC, and usually they get installed when you sleep without you knowing. And for some reason, they're usually related to sleep. Things like waking up with pain, or waking up with bad bones. Just DLC?
Okay.
Watching you do this makes me... It makes me want you to have sprinklers.
I know.
'Cause I know how painful it is to have to water every day. I'm just seeing it like, oh god, I really wanted to get sprinklers.
Well, unfortunately, I just lost a bunch of wood. And all my money.
Sounds like a skill issue. What you really need to do is just... Okay, so step 1 is you make a website. Step 2 is you call it like Zim's University for farm money. And then step 3 is you tell people that if they sign up, if they sign 10 people up, they each get like 1% of the profits of the people they sign up directly.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, it's totally not a pyramid scheme. It's just what we call cooperative marketing.
Thank you for the coins, Fetch. Why is that the same cost as spawning a thing that kills me?
What is?
Giving me 100 coins?
Because can't you set the prices?
I can, but I didn't adjust any of them for this.
You know, I'm just gonna guess that whatever you fought, when people get better at the game, they just kill it easily. Maybe you just have more equipment, or better equipment.
To be fair on that, Fetch,
Shit.
you guys can completely destroy my playthrough of a game. Rather easily.
My job is to play video game, and then have my save file completely ruined by people in chat who decide that I no longer get to have fun.
There, I redid it. I don't know where it is, or if it actually spawned, or even what it is. Well, unfortunately, I cannot refund it, it seems. I was trying to refund it, but I don't seem to be able to. It normally auto-refunds if it doesn't work. Like, it's been really good about auto-detecting things that aren't working right. Hey, Candy. Alright, let's go on deeper. Come on, game, let me find the next way down. It's not gonna... Oh, okay, have a good day at work, Orca. Why? Well, thank you for the energy. Ugh. And neither of them spawned the way down. Okay, let's eat some more of this. I would like to at least get to the next elevator. Well, at least this floor's got the stairs right there, but it's also got a huge amount of enemies over there. Oh God. Uh... More iron. I need even more. I got a lot of crops that I need to water.
What?
Wait, another staircase? Huh. I did not know that there could be multiple ladders on the same floor. Well, I'm out of my salmon berry now. Ooh, a model ship. Oh, cool. Random decoration. Oh, I really should give this slingshot a go at some point. Ha ha! Kinda neat. Does more damage than my sword. Oh, thank you for the bits there, Candy. Oh, geez, I am just about out of energy again. I just want the next elevator. Oh, but I leveled up on oh, God. Oh, God. That's so many bats!
Back. Backward.
Okay. Thank you for the energy, by the way. Oh wait, I know what I can do. That can go in there. Then that. Haha! Okay, let's get out of here. I am really feeling the brokenness of not having money.
And also in game, right?
Yes.
Christ.
Oh yay, I got plus 5 HP. Oh, jeez! Thank you for that, Candy. Alright, let's smith some iron. So that way we can make our sprinkler.
Oh God, poor Osmond.
What do you mean?
Just throwing the rock at the tower and then beating himself on the head. If only he got the berserk off that too. Jeez, that would have been perfect.
Hurry up and process. I require something. I don't know. Alright, you to be done. So, I don't have use for this model ship. It's neat that I got it, but I already have one. I think I might try to throw some stuff into... here. Oh, I can't put those in there. Why not? Well, I guess I can at least sell the bomb. Oh, why are you taking so long? Hey, Kenku. I suppose they only really work in the morning, so I probably gotta water everything manually anyways. And I kinda didn't plan for actually getting those yet when I planted all of this. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna be, we're gonna have to manually water for a bit yet. Hi, Dio. Yeah. At least until this stuff is grown. Then I can start putting in, then I can rearrange this. I do at least have one spot for a sprinkler there. So I can cut out some of it. And time for my first sprinkler. At long last. Oh, you're right, Sirio. Actually, I think a lot of those crops are that. Well, actually, no. It's got a radius of 4 tiles. So that'll cover a lot of my crops, actually. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Oh. What? What is the point of this thing?
Live just to suffer.
Well, I guess we might as well at least go get Shane drunk. And kiss the Raijin. Mwah. Just need the fire quartz for that one. I guess I do have a reward I could go get from the Adventuring Guild place. $10,000 gold? I want, but I will not be able to afford forever. Actually, what about getting other things other than just upgrading? Like a coop. Oh, that's quite a bit more affordable. What? Well, that's a thing I can apparently make. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting that far either. Well, no, I will. I will beat this game. At some point. And then there's apparently an extended mod that I can go play around with. Oh, I can buy back the wood. Well, that's useful. At least I can get it back. Oh, I can sell this here. Cool. Defense is nice, but what do you mean, what the heck? Or Zim the heck, rather. Also, it's almost 13 hours. Oh, hey, Ibs. You act like this is something new, Shadow Wolf.
I mean, what's weird is that it's only 13 hours and it's this late. Zim sure started late, huh?
Yeah, I did. And I will be ending after this day, but...
And you will be getting a kiss right now. Mwah.
Mwah. Oh! I buy a level 2 sword and then I just get a level 6 sword. Okay. Well, that sucks. I guess I should have checked the quest first. At least I got a better sword now.
I'm gonna pop out for today.
Alright,
Yeah.
sleep well.
I'll take care. I'll be seeing. Yes. Boop. Also, Raging cute.
Raijin is very cute.
Why do people keep saying this as if I'm going to protest it?
I don't think any of us are saying it as if you're going to protest it. Pretty sure we're all saying it just because it's, you know, a fact.
Yeah, but I mean, how often do you go outside and be like, huh, the sky sure is blue?
Not often. But at the same time,
But at the same time, mwah.
the sky isn't nearly as cute as, nearly as blue as you are cute. Well, I'll suppose I'll just fish for the rest of the evening. At least get something to sell. I know we were supposed to get snow tonight. Where are you two off to?
And Zan, don't you live in the UK? I thought it's like almost always overcast there.
Not wrong. No, I'm catching you, little fish. No! Okay, maybe I'm not. Bum, ba, da, 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 dum, ba, ba, dum, bum, bum. I'm excited for Mala to get to the cliffhanger. By the way, for those that haven't checked out Wild Traditions yet, you really should. By all accounts, it is
Gib Gab's
fantastic.
very visceral reaction was quite pleasant.
Yes. Yes, it was. Deep Gab was very happy with the session. Totally.
Yeah, everyone's all caught up on Spike's cliffhanger there, and I'm just sitting here giggling about some other things that haven't come up yet. You've got me very excited, Zim.
How could you end the session there? Why would you do this?
As if on cue.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mala.
Wah! Get the next session now. We need it. Wah!
You know there's not going to be a session next week, right, Mala? You've got to wait 2 more weeks.
How could you do this? Why?
What do you mean?
I am going to make sure I eat all of your lamps. I swear you will fear me. Ah!
There, Beerus. There. Pat, pat.
Ah, how you expect me to wait 2 weeks?
By waiting 2 weeks?
1 second at a time, mostly.
I bloody can't do that. I need it now. How could you? Oh jeez, I just noticed the time I need to go get lunch. Like, I usually have lunch like 2 hours ago.
Well, go eat.
Okay. You guys have fun. I'm going to
Well,
go.
congratulations, Zim. You're apparently a good enough storyteller that multiple people will forego food for the sake of watching more of your Wild Traditions episodes.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess since my purpose here is done, I shall also leave the call. Pat pat. While I go make food.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
I would definitely say that counted as visceral.
It's funny that Mala thinks their purpose is done.
Ah, that is true. It's funny that he doesn't know what I've got planned for next time.
So I like to imagine that Cupcake was just chilling the whole time, eating the entirety of Borzilla while all of that was going on.
Well, since you apparently missed that part, no, he was not. He, kind of hid under the table.
Oh man, I missed something.
He hid under the table and, got directed to go, stay with, Hunter and Hundre and Ryan. But, for now, thank you everybody for joining us today for Stardew Valley. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, subscribing to us on YouTube as well as stream loots, or picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everyone, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.